And we're live with a special edition of Absolute After Dark. We are here with Pedram from SecDim, and we are going to run a CTF this evening. But before we get into all of that, let me turn it over to my co-host, Seth Law. Seth,
Say hi.
speak. Say hi. Say stuff.
How's everyone doing this evening? I'm hoping that people are going to join. If you're participating in the CTF, that you're in Slack, as we probably will create another channel somewhere in Slack to actually coordinate and to discuss the different challenges. We're super excited to jump into this. Ken and I, for years have been doing code review and code updates and, looking for platforms. So SecDim is right in that niche of stuff that we've tried to do in the past. And yeah, really excited to see how it performs over the course of, a week and teaching people, about secure coding topics, right? I'm not sure if there's more that we want to discuss on that outside of maybe just launching straight into it. Ken, is there anything else?
No, I think we're going to launch, like you said, straight into it. I am going to actually hand it over to Pedram, who is the founder of SecDim, to basically give us a walkthrough of how to get started, how the challenge is going to work, and kind of get us started. And so with that, Pedram, all
Not
yours.
a problem. Well, you guys got the link there. I think link is shared now in the channel. So to access this, so we set up this dedicated game for this CTF event we want to run, or war game. And to do that, you need to directly go to that link, which I believe it was shared now on the Slack. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna play I don't know what I call it, a fix the flag type challenge. So the focus is not, so if you're familiar with the CTF, we are, the fun part happens when the exploitation happens. This is more like the fun part, hopefully, is when we fix the bug and the system will give us the score. There are two types of challenges we're gonna play as part of this game, which I believe will be on for a couple of days. One is let's say the single player type challenges, where we effectively need to find the vuln and address it. We push the code, and then the system will see if we have addressed it. And the other type is the attack and defense, or battle one, which I think is more fun and engaging, where we are up against other players who are going to join us throughout today or throughout the week, anytime. And similar pattern, we're going to first fix the security issue, but then we get a chance to target other players and find weakness in their security patch. If you find, well, they get kicked out of the battle, they can come back, you get a score. I will talk about that a little bit later. So to play a challenge, I'm going to just jump in, start with our setup.py. I guess everyone see the screen. And when you go there, I believe a basic registration is required for you to get access to the challenges, but I'm not going to go through the registration anymore. There is a part in registration, it may ask you to add your SSH key. You can add it either there. If you can skip that part if you want and do that later. There are 3 ways we can play a challenge effectively. So this is our single player one. One thing, so let's just go start with, let's just hit start play. And let's refresh this page. There we go. So there are 3 ways we can play the challenge. Either we use this light IDE that you see here. Think about like that very basic static browsers. You can navigate effectively through the code. This is an example of a Python application. It usually, there is a main component, like the main.py, which the application sits along with two tests. The other way, which it's more developer friendly or more fun to do, is you can actually clone the whole challenge locally on your workstation, run it, test it, debug it, and anytime you're happy with the code, the state of the code, you can push the code up like a git push, and this will kick off the tests on the server to make sure that security issue has been addressed. And the way to do it, well, there is a git URL here. You just need to copy that. And to access this one, you need to add that SSH key to your account. Now, I typically suggest if you want to, so what I've done here, I just clicked on this SSH public key icon here. So if you haven't done it, your SSH key before during registration, this is where you can click, just paste your SSH public key here. I usually suggest to use your default SSH key because by default, your Git client will pick it up. So you're not gonna have an authorization problem. But if you are a SSH Kung Fu guy, create your own, set up your config file or an SSH key agent with your new key. If you have happened to log in from GitHub or GitLab to the platform, you can actually import one of your existing GitHub or GitLab key right away in the platform. So that way it's seamless. If you haven't done any of these things that I talk about, there is another way. We have this starter script down in the description of this challenge. You can simply copy that and what this script does, it will first check that if your SSH key has been set up correctly, and if you have the dependencies to run this challenge locally. Now, in terms of the challenges, the only thing you need is Docker, and that's pretty much it, which is straight, and on Linux and OS X, it actually comes, the Git, and you just simply need to install it, and that's it. In Windows, it's a problem sometimes. It's not straightforward to get Docker running, but some people know better ways. So I just show an example of running this script, that what it does. Let me see if I can share this other screen here. If you don't mind to share my shell screen, if I can.
Yeah.
Go. Perfect. So yeah, that's the script. It first asks you to register. I guess you've done it already. If you haven't added your SSH key here, you can press no. If you logged in using GitHub, GitLab, it wouldn't, you press like yes or no here. It will check if you have the default SSH key set up. And if not, it will generate it for you. And then it will ask for the username and password. Let me just put mine here to upload that SSH public key to the server. So if I remember this correctly, and there we go. And then it will do the SSH connection check. Anytime you see this message here, that means the SSH key is set up properly. The next step, it will go through to install the tools. So this script supports Linux and OS X. So Git, make, Docker. You can either press yes or no here. If you already have them, it will just skip the installation. So in this case, I already had it. So we just said, all good. Another way you can test your SSH key is by just these instructions that I write here is also available in that page that I show you how to add your SSH key. Of course, you shouldn't type SSH key in golden capital and get a message. So I'll jump to the browser now. Because I want to talk about another easier way that you potentially can play the challenges and our cloud sandboxes, which are really recent addition. They are still in beta. I hope they don't break as you guys playing it. So, but with that, honestly, you don't need to do anything. You just come to here, just click on Open in Sandbox, and it will take, I don't know, 30 to 40 seconds to spin up a Visual Studio Code online, and your fork of this Git repository will be moved there. Effectively, this is your box. You can run it in the terminal. You can debug them. So now, once you run it, you click on this ready. This is like full browser mode. And some people liking it, some people hating it because I don't want to do stuff in browser. I want to do on my own box. So there are options there. So Visual Studio Code, as you can see, just spin it up for me, and you can open a terminal here. Either press, my keyboard is Control as tilde, or you can just come here, go to View, and open a terminal. And this is effectively yours. Now you can see the files for the challenge on the left. You can just open them, start, have a go to figure out what potential bug could be. You can run this. There are some helper commands right in the terminal, just guides you that how you can run the test, run the program. For example, if I want to run this Flask-based application, so I will just copy this instruction here, paste it here, enter, and that will bring up the application. You can actually browse to the application. It will open a new tab, and this is actually your app. So if I just go back here and I'm going to modify something in this file and come back to here, as I can see, it will be reflected also here. So if you like doing dev in the browser, Cloud Sandbox. So now with that, I hope I managed to address the initial setup and access issue. So what about the challenges? Each challenge is effectively a containerized app, which comes with the main code and 2 sets of tests or a software specification, usability specification and the security specifications. Usability specification by default passes when the program is given to us, and effectively we expect the program behave regardless how we address the security issue. Security test by default doesn't pass, and it kind of gives us some pointer towards where the security bug or vulnerability may be. And our goal is to, well, write a patch to address it. And once we do it, which I'm going to show here, for example, some of you might have already figured out what, maybe I can ask Ken or Seth, what do you think was the issue here?
You don't have a CSP in place. No, just kidding. It's cross-site scripting.
Well, hey, technically, that is the ultimate answer.
The ultimate answer, pretty much. So let's say I had no idea what the security bug is. Obviously, this is a trivial challenge. I can try to run those tests. Now, we are in Python land, so again, this command that I'm typing here, if you scroll up to that terminal that was open, you can see to run the test, there are helper commands given to us. So it's a PyTest. I just run this again here. And as I can see, it ran the usability test. The usability test both passed, but security test, they failed. Why they failed? I get a clear assertion here that, hey, it fails because I send you a script alert 1, but you didn't give me the escape version of it. Aha. So let's fix it. How do I fix it? Any pointers, helps?
Yeah, you've got to call. I think it's escape in Flask, isn't it?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Flask.escape.
Yeah.
So if I,
you probably have to import it, right? Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. So from, I can just do it here. I think escape. I hope. And then I'll go here. So this is where the hello thing is, and it takes this query parameter name. So let's just put the escape here. And if now I can try again, run the test again. If I haven't, and let's just even confirm it because, never, just go back here. And this is the code, right? Oh, of course, I stopped it. So let me run this whole thing again. Open this again. So now, what was the query parameter name? So if I try to interact with this, I don't know, AA. Yeah, hello AA. And let's say if I try to enter script, alert 1. Great. Now let's just do something fun. Let me just remove it and see what's gonna work. Does it really? Does? Yep. So what about now? Yay. Script alert 1. So once we escape it, things are looking okay. So, and that's pretty much it. Now, you're happy with this? The last step that some people may forget is, hey, push the code. So you get the score for it. And well, that's simply git add, git commit, happy days, no XSS, and git push. Now what happened is the code now, I'm going to move to the other tab. You can see now the code was received by the server, and it's going to run through a similar sets of tests against our code. And if we have managed to pass this, well, we get a score. So you can see test passed. That's it. And congratulations, you secure your first app.
Your first app secured. Woohoo! Yes.
Okay.
And it looks like I actually posted in. We've got 3 or 4 people that have already run through the setup challenge as well.
They're already on.
Yeah. Yep. They're already going.
Okay. So I'm gonna now release that battle one. Now the battle one has 2 twists to it. The first is that you saw how in this example we have been given the security test. Battle challenges do not come with a security test. So if we are on our own to figure out where the problem is. Now, the code you can, once you, so the setup, they start is exactly as, and the reason I'm talking about it because I'm not going to walk through that. So you're going to get it, you can start the Cloud Sandbox, play with it, figure out where the problem is. You have 30 minutes to address the security issue, and please don't miss that time because there are limited number of tries we can do these battle challenges. You want to leave those tries when someone hacked you, you kind of come back again and try again. So you don't want to lose the first time, first opportunity. The earlier you enter the battle, the higher ranking you will have. So out of the back, if you just push the code as it is, you actually can enter battle. But the caveat is, well, there might be someone sitting there immediately try to target you. So once you enter the battle, what will happen is the URL, so your app gets deployed, and the URL of your app will be shared with the other players who are in the battle. So they can start having a crack at your app. That part is similar to the capture the flag. So they need to find the weakness in your app, in the weakness of that patch potentially. And to demonstrate that exploitation, or they have managed to bypass that patch, they just need to extract the flag. That part is easy. A flag is going to be text file in this example that they need to extract. They submit that to the system, and that will kick that player out. The other thing you can do once you are in the battle, you can actually see the source code of the patches for all other players. So it's not just like hitting the URL trying to figure out where the bug is. You can actually view the code. So I think that kind of gives some overview of how the battle may look like. I don't know whether is there any questions before I release that one.
No, I don't necessarily think so. I think we,
Let's do it.
We'll see how it goes, right? Yeah, that's what Ken and I will battle, right?
All right. So now the battle one is released. So this one here. And I will try to walk through it as we go. Game on.
Game on. Let's go. Battle challenge.
Sweet. I spent that entire time trying to fix my SSH key situation. So, let's see how this goes. I might have missed a lot.
Sweet. File PH or PY.
I think maybe I need to stop sharing my screen. Otherwise, people will see how do I fix this.
Oh, I see how it is.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you can see that.
So is the idea on the battle ones, because there's other people that are running, right? Where are their Like, are there instances only running if you open it in the sandbox, or it's only available after they post their code?
After they post the code, the sandbox is just for you.
Oh,
You
okay.
can play around with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
Try sandbox. Just battle test our sandboxes. Like,
Yeah.
see. It's creating pretty fast. I'm kind of pleased to see it's not that slow that I thought. Oh, you need to sit down here like 1 minute, 3 minutes. Okay.
I'm still getting my development environment set up, so I'm a little slow and behind you all.
Yep, I know.
Maybe you want to use
Yeah.
the sandbox, Ken? No? You want to go
Yeah.
full dev mode?
Yeah, kinda.
And make test.
I think someone's sitting in a battle already. Amazing. Okay, so for this one, Python. So the battle one, I'm just reading the line one, is a fast API. And to run this app, we have 3 flavors of Python challenges. One is obviously Django, fast API, which is popular to build APIs. And then the Flask one. And this one is fast API. So I will just, if I want to run this app in a cloud sandbox, I will just follow along this unicorn, this command here, and that will spin this up. And yeah, I would be able to interact with that thing. So if I just hit there, hit to, what is it, docs. It's a API, open API, so I get that thing.
Yep.
And to, I think, run the tests. I think tests are PyTests, or I don't know how to give them a try. So I will, again, python-m test. Now, if you do this locally, you don't actually need to remember these commands because they all come with a make file. You can just say make test, make security test, make run, and it effectively is a shortcut for whatever I'm running here.
Yeah, I'm actually running make right now because I first had to get Docker running, but it's all set up now. So thank you. It's yeah, I'm going through the doc right now and just kind of like I'll catch up with y'all and fix my code and submit it here whenever this is done.
That's the first flag, running Docker and getting SSH.
Yep, it is.
Yeah. I can't really explain. Actually, it's funny too. I can't even really explain why. I mean, I can. I'm just not allowed. I don't think it's a good idea for me to explain why my SSH was messed up, but it has something to do with having worked for GitHub. We'll say that.
My SSH is messed up. It's GitHub's fault. I've heard that before.
Oh, are you criticizing me? Wait a second. Are you saying you think? Oh, I see what's going on. Fun.
No, I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Running functionality tests. So, how do you? Does it running this? Does it? Sorry, I might have missed this because I was fooling with stuff. When you run a make test, is it only running the functionality test, not the security test?
This is for the battle one, right? The file challenge or the setup challenge.
Setup.py.
So setup make test only runs the usability test. There is another one, make security test, and that will run the security tests.
Okay.
All right. So I recognize some names already in the battle, and I know by the time I join, I'm gonna get kicked out. So I'm just waiting for someone to join before me. So this guy will be busy with the other players, then I can join.
Push your solutions, people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still working through it. Gosh, what are we doing here? I'm sure you are. Yes.
Yeah. Precisely.
It's very cool. Very fun to run through.
Yeah, it is.
Yay, test passed. Cool. Next chat. All right. Here we go. Into the actual battle. Finally catching up.
Yeah. By the way, locally, there is also a shortcut make push that will does all the git add, git commit stuff and pushes it up. There's also, this was like a specific request from one of the devs. They're like, can I just not look at your the browser tab? I just want to do everything in terminal. Can you just give me a command so I can see the time, the result of the test in a terminal? I'm like, okay. Yeah. So actually, if you run make a status right in the terminal, that gives you a view of the time and whether your task was passed. So I don't know how many people actually using it.
Yeah, I actually see this now in the README of the setup.py. Yeah, I see all that actually. Even the security test question. I missed that before. Okay, cool. Sweet. That's awesome. It's helpful. All right, let's see. You should not push code change after your app has been deployed, otherwise you'll be better.
Yes. Let's see. I don't want to fit. Only get half an hour, to fix those. Push something up.
Yeah. This is, by the way, level 1 battle. Half an hour. Yeah. I mean, obviously there was a bit of familiarity with the whole thing that will take time, but kind of the other levels are kind of built up on this, so there are going to be more security bugs to cater and to address. And yeah, this, I don't know whether I can call this one, but it's my favorite. Like this particular run. Yeah, it's been around for a while and seems to be coming back even more powerful these days. Should we say the one or just leave it for now?
What do you mean? Leave it.
The name of the vulnerability. Or do we talk about it? Or?
Oh, we can, right? Like,
this is obvious.
It's path.
I'm still downloading the code, but
I
haven't even looked at the code. So let me open this up.
Yeah. We'll give Ken a minute to look at it.
I'm almost caught up. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah, that's obvious. Yeah, I see that. All right. Just got the main.py file open. Yeah, that's super obvious. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean
that's
you
all
probably,
right? Yeah. What?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably fine to well, yeah. I don't know. Should we give people more time, or what do you think, Seth?
It's up to you. We haven't actually posted anything else, right? Or I'm not sure if anybody has, I guess is. Yeah. Let's see. We should just I'm just trying to push something up, right? So I'll be
Yeah,
another
me
minute
too.
to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, let me push my code changes up here too. Or make the code changes. Push them.
Gosh, yeah.
Probably I should mention now, there is a cheat engine as well. It checks if, with some heuristics, so if someone tries to fix the battle issue by not really addressing it, but kind of trying to make it the life hard for someone to extract the flag. But you can re-enter the battle. I think this time we have, how many tries we have? I think we have 3 tries for the so it's 5 tries actually. So 5 times, and so I'm about to. Yep. So I just published this one. You can see the view of the battle. Can I? Yeah. I don't know whether I can get my screen up there.
Yep.
Can? Yeah.
Oh,
What's that?
we're all looking at code.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I'm like so zoomed out. I didn't even know what you were saying. I apologize.
No worries. So it's just, yeah. So I can see 12 minutes ago, this person joined, and then I joined. So he's now king of the hill, or he or she, and it's here. I'm the next person in line, and now I can go and target the person there. This is their URL. I can also view the source code here to see their code, but I'll just interact with this URL for now. Well, I didn't have a chance. I got kicked out.
You already lost. I failed my usability test, so that's where I'm at. So
That's funny.
dope. I'm still working through this then.
Oh.
I'm running curl commands, so that's where I'm at. Just verify stuff.
Okay, let's run this again.
Let me do this. That's why. I know why I'm failing there. All right.
Cool. Well,
I'm gonna get kicked out pretty quick. I'm sure too. So let's see how that goes. Matt, M477 probably has another, like, he's prepped on another, like,
It's
drop,
just like,
right?
hey, waiting there.
What's everyone else doing with this one?
I mean, I would love to go back to battle, but I think I'm gonna get kicked out soon. But you can see. So yeah. One thing is, you can actually try to target the players who have been already hacked. So that is the kind of good indicator that there is some one in the code still. So that's like an easy giveaway. So each player which is hacked, until the next time that they enter the battle, that instance of their app is available. So all the other player can go and have a crack at that weakness that they had in the code.
Uh-huh.
But by the time they publish the new version, of course, that version will not be available anymore. Potentially, we hope they have fixed that original issue.
No, I got hacked really quick.
Yeah.
It was very dramatic. Yes.
Yeah. So I forgot what I wanted to say. So when, you can enter. Oh yeah, anytime someone kick the player out, that player will completely. So yeah, one thing I didn't mention: the scoring. The scoring is anytime you enter the battle, you get as easy, sweet 20 points. Anytime you hack someone, you get 10 points. So hacking has a half points of the defending. But anytime you get kicked out, you lose all those points until you come back again.
Yeah. Forbidden shenanigans. Gosh. Should probably fix my own code. One PayPal. How's it coming? Ken, where are you at? I'm not actually.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just I'm actually I broke my code, but I'm very close to having it fixed, and I just want to make sure it's pretty bulletproof because I don't want people hacking it immediately. I'll be the tortoise, but you guys.
Oh, you'll let us take the fall.
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Pretty much, yeah. No.
Pretty much. I see how
No, it's actually interesting. I'm getting some weird error, so that's why I'm waiting. Yeah. Very strange. That should not read like that.
So I just saw some messages on the Slack. So if you see your tests, you push the code and things are failing, this is most likely the tests are failing. So you can actually try that locally or in that browser ID thingy, sandbox thing. Just Python -m pytest, and that will run those usability tests. Often there might be like a syntax issue, missing one parenthesis or something.
Okay.
And then push it. So in Battle, we don't really have a security test. Like server doesn't even inject any additional tests to the code. It just have that cheat checker just to make sure someone doesn't try to hard code things. We had solutions, people like, if someone enter flag, return 400 type thing, it just checks for those cases. Otherwise, there's no additional tests. So as long as those local tests that you are getting passes, that's pretty much what the server does.
Yeah, we're all just coding, not saying a lot.
Yeah, I know, right? It should be pretty interesting. Well, yeah. For me, the issue is when I run with Docker, there's some printing debugging output that I'm not seeing, right? So I try to run it to get that output, and then when I try to run it to get that output, I end up with a worse situation. So, oh, hold on. I think I know what's going on. This might be user error. I think this was because I might have had it running on two separate places. Maybe? I don't know. No, I'm not sure.
I mean, one other way, I don't know if on your locally you have pip and Python. If you have it, you can actually run it directly without Docker also locally.
Yeah, I could. I just was like trying to hurry up because we speed and all that.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to attempt 2.
I'm about to be there with you. We'll be at attempt 1, but I'm about to be there with you. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, let's see how long this attempt will last. I don't know. So I'm just looking at the scoreboard. Yeah, got someone sitting at 50.
Yep.
Then the next runner-up is 10, and then 10.
He keeps smacking the rest of us all down. Let's see.
Yeah, you're in. You got now 30. Yeah, 50, 30, 10.
Come on, somebody else enter.
It's about to be me, actually. I think I've got it. I'm running my test, but I think I got it. Looking
You got
good.
it too.
Yeah. Ah, dang it. How did that not work? It works. Wait, why did that not work? Hold on. No, this is silly. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I want to see this. Oh, when I try to see somebody else's source code, I'm seeing a. Oh, you've got to select a plan.
Uh,
I don't know why.
okay, there should be something wrong there. No, it shouldn't see that. Let me check. Yep. Just give me a second. There was a setup issue.
It's okay.
Yeah, maybe it refresh. Hopefully.
Okay, refreshing. Yeah.
So you're still in?
Huh?
Are you st-
I'm still living, but I don't know for how long.
Let me then enter. I hope this is gonna work this time.
I really can't figure out why the test isn't working, but I'm still going through it. Would that not be in there? It's in there. Because I'll tell you one of my so part of my fix is verifying that the name provided, the log name provided, is inside of the location of files returned. For whatever reason, even though it all seems to align, it's not matching up exactly. There's something off between the two values. I'm doing a comparison now to find out why the values are different. Yeah, fun times.
Is there like you haven't touched the log files, right? No, there's no.
The reason I said it is like actually using it works, but the test files themselves don't. Does that make sense?
Using it works. Maybe just I don't know if those log files has been modified. Like often there's a new line at the end of the log file that it tries to. If that is removed, the test will fail because of that. Or maybe what you can do, you can push the code and open it in the sandbox and see if that also there fails.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll just try that. How about that? Because it seems to work otherwise.
Just target this guy now. See if
I'll run one more test just to be sure, and then I'll push it. Just say screw it. All right, so I'm running the. I've just pushed the code. It's running test now. I'm on my fourth try. It failed, so I'll figure out what's going on here. Again, it works locally for my curl test and make run. So.
And it works with the PyTest, that browser thing, or have you tried in a browser, or did you try it just locally?
No, both. So I pushed. Okay, so I'm inside file.hth.py, that repo.
Mm-hmm.
I had pushed the commit, and it failed. Yeah, it failed. Though locally, when I run curl, if I do a Docker make run, and I send curl requests to it for messing with the log names, correct and incorrect, it works. So again, I don't know. I can take a look though and maybe figure out and troubleshoot what's going on. It could just be something I'm doing locally.
In the chat, he's asking, do you have a hard-coded directory path?
Yes. Well, we all do. It's the prefix dir.
Okay, let me see.
And then, so how long does the battle go on for?
As long as you want.
As long as we want.
You can have a set time for it, but the more, anytime someone new comes in, or if there are some already hacked up there, they can have a go at them.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, effectively there's no time limit on those battle one. But it's keep growing, right? So the more players they add, that more target you can have to have a
The
go.
more you can try it out. Yeah. Yep.
Your solution is just so secure.
I'll share.
Minus?
You know what? I'll share my screen with you. You can see exactly what I'm seeing. So yeah, just give me 1 sec to remove this bug statement in the output.
Cool.
But in any case, yeah, here I'm gonna squeeze some code over.
Oh, there's a new one. You got a new press. Let's try that.
Yep.
Hey.
Let's see.
Welcome, Shoni. Is it Shoni?
Shoni. Yeah.
Yay. We're waiting for too long.
Let's see. What's the best way to show this on one? Oh. All right, here we go. Here's how I can show it. All right. So can you? Oh, right. You can't see it yet, right?
Yeah,
you can see it. Okay, cool.
404,
all right.
Huh?
So you see a make test, all that fun stuff failed, right? Test can read valid log file. Okay, that's the one that fails, right? However, if I do like Docker, or excuse me, make run, and gotta wait for it to pop up here. All right. So if I send a request, I get correct auth log. I put an incorrect subdirectory. Oh, that's probably why. I just realized that's probably the reason. But in any case, if I was to do, say, system and like,
I was just wondering which test actually fails. Is this all of them fails, or just
I think it's just the can read valid log file, the daemon log. So maybe it's. I think it's maybe. Oh, I know why. Yeah, I know why. Okay, I see it. It's because of that. All right. That's yeah. Okay. I've got some. It actually is because I'm being kind of like super uptight about this subdir.
Okay.
But all right, that helps. Thank you. I told you it's probably user error.
Put it this way: it's secure. Who cares about the usability?
Yeah, there you go. It doesn't matter. Good test though. But yeah, I know what's going on.
So part of this is discovering where the flag actually exists, right? Is that
Yeah. So that there's a hint there. Can open it. It tells that if you manage to find a way, to exploit where you can find the flag, and in this case, it's actually calls flag.log
log? Uh-huh.
within the where the app sits. So not in the logs directory, maybe one log directory above.
Probably in about 10 minutes. Okay. Geez, I'm like all into this now, right? Like, oh, who's this? It's showing it off. Log system. Is that you, Pedram? Yeah.
Oh, it's me, right? I'm trying to have a go at Shoni.
Nope, you're good. You're good. Because I'm just doing the same thing. I'm doing discovery in some of these, right? Let's see.
It seems to be fixed.
All right. So everyone's off and running, right? I'm wondering if we should just open up some more of these, Pedram, and let people keep going at it. Because I don't have a ton of time left tonight. I know Ken doesn't either, right? Ken's still
I am into it though.
problems, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna release 3 more for now.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
And then I'll dig back into it later tonight. Ken, do we want to set up another channel, or should we just keep letting people drop in general for that?
Well, if you need to run, I can. I'd like to at least get my code pushed, and then we can close out the thing if that's cool with you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I've just pushed out 3 more. So this they will not be this battle one will stay. So
okay. Yeah. This one will stay up.
And so there is now a Ruby one. We have one container one, Docker related, and there's one front end one, JavaScript, the notorious content security policy. That should be straightforward. So just give some variety, and I guess we'll see how it goes, right? We can have even more challenges released.
Yeah. So that now there's 3 more on there, and I'm interested to see how everyone else is going to do with it as well, right? Yeah, I'd like to keep going at it, right? That's
I know. I'm sure you're like, oh, this is tough. Yeah.
My cat
That's
is
why
on
I'm
my
like,
lap and I'm ready to
well,
talk.
I want to at least get my code pushed and see it work. Then I feel good about leaving. You know,
That's a good hook.
it is. I
It
know.
is, right?
You got us.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, seems to be so far. Maybe I can post this ranking. So I think metal on top. So how do I spell Lauke? Lauke? Is that how you
Who?
this L4WKE?
What? I'm sorry. I have so many tabs in front of me. What am I looking
Okay,
at?
sorry. Second and Shoni third.
Oh, the names of. Oh, that's Seth Law. Yeah. So
Oh, is this
Seth, I'm Locke. Yeah.
yeah.
And
it's
then
Locke, sorry.
Shoni is Craig. That's on. I'm pretty sure that's Craig.
Okay.
CK Tricky only has 5 points. Wow.
Leave me alone. Hey, you guys write code all day long and then write code all night long.
I'm pretty sure that's what you do too, CTF. Well, okay, you sit in.
Kind of
meetings
is,
too,
yeah.
Right? Like, yeah.
I guess it is kind of.
So let me just grab a screenshot of this battle before I get kicked out. Maybe my solution so far is okay. Or maybe Matt hasn't started poking around my code.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I keep thinking.
All right, so at least we had 4 players by now, and then take a photo of this as well. At least we have some record for the first day. So one thing for the battle, you can see there are 2 icons next to this player. So he's both King of the Hill and the Hunter. So Hunter is the one who hacked the most, and King of the Hill obviously the one that who their app survived the longest.
Yeah. Makes sense.
All right, I'm running more cats. We'll see if I've managed to make any headway here. Oh my goodness. I'm just having the worst time tonight with this. It's because I'm trying to be really, really, really stringent on things. I think it's why. Speed is not my friend when I'm trying to make good code. My excuse that I'm going to use.
Yep. That's where we're at.
I know. Yeah. I actually had quite a senior dev doing this, so he has been pretty good in smashing all the like single player ones and topping the leaderboard. And then you're playing this battle one, and like 30-minute pass, 40-minute pass. I'm like, what is going on? And I'm sure you pretty much know where the bug is, and because you already done it. No, this is different. I don't want to take shortcut. I really want to put something that nobody can kick me out. And yeah, it took him a really long time. And obviously when he entered, it was pretty robust. But often I'm saying, yeah, no, maybe just get in, and you can always try one more time. Yeah, Ken, if your time is out, so you need to start it again, and then just do one random push git commit. Otherwise, it will not. It will always look at the commits that are added after the start of the challenge. If that makes sense.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just doing something. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I got about another minute or two, Ken, and then I've got to call it for tonight.
Sounds good.
Man, Pedram, it's super fun. I'm digging this like all day long, right? We're going to have to do, we'll keep this going for at least a week because I want to play with all these other ones as well. And those of you that are listening and participating, if we get through them and you want to add more challenges, just ping us in Slack and we'll keep adding because it's good exercise in running through all of this. All right. I'm going to go ahead and drop though. Okay.
Yep. Have a good one.
Thanks everyone. And, go ahead and hack mine. I'm pretty sure there's weaknesses there based on how I solved it. I know there's flaws. It just needs to be like, somebody's got to find the right string to get past it. And otherwise, I will see everybody online and we'll do a follow-up. Pedram will be in contact, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks everybody for joining. Okay, we'll talk soon.
Bye-bye.
Why is it not? It's so nuts, man. I think I know what's going on. It's weird how it's not getting me what I want. I'll be done here though. I think here in a second. I was just being stubborn, and I'm just gonna. I understand what the comment earlier about the directory was, but anyways, I'm gonna stop being stubborn. I'm just gonna concatenate some stuff.
So the failing test was just that the one with the suffix, the trailing slash. Yeah. That was the only one that was failing, right? The rest were okay.
No, I've broken some more stuff and then fixed some more stuff since then. So I'm just gonna give in. I'm just gonna be lazier. I'm gonna throw it into the pool.
No
It's fine. Whatever. Just for time. What in the world? Dude, that doesn't even make sense why that's not working. That is nuts. Okay. I think there's a question about running apps in Ruby, Pedram, and Slack.
Yep. Yeah. Yes, you can run tests. It should be identical to how you ran it. Let me have a look. So I think for Ruby, it should be, I guess that's the Cloud Sandbox. I think the same way that you open the terminal, there should be some helper commands showing that how you run it. But I believe it should be just ruby-i test. And also, let me double check it. Yeah.
Dude, this is so bananas. I do not understand. Oh! I think I do, actually. All right. Because even the lazy way is not working. I'm like, what the hell? All right. I got it. I know what's going on. God, I'm fried.
No, I'm actually digging into the first code. Has some interesting patch there, but I don't think I'll try. Let's see. Yes, got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Seth. I need to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try this.
I know this is insecure. I just don't want. I so don't want to submit this. Ugh. All right, I can't submit this. This is fucking bullshit. I'm sorry. This is not a good. If I do this, I know someone's gonna find a way around this. They're just gonna have to use traversal characters. Yeah, hold on. I have to rewrite this. Ugh. So frustrating.
Yeah. It's a post request, right? So
You're talking to me?
yeah. So I thought
Oh, okay.
I'm just guessing, but I've seen like people doing it like the URL encoding and stuff, but
No,
URL
yeah.
encoding is
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that. Nope. Thank you, though. Yeah.
um,
And I'm back to where I was. Ugh. This is so weird. Oh, Pedram.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dude, you're going to laugh. This whole time I'm like, why can I not get the full system path of this thing? And it just dawned on me I'm freaking running inside a Docker. That's why I've been having all these pain points. It's because I'm looking for a full file system that doesn't exist because I'm running in a Docker container. How embarrassing and how fried am I? That is why I've been sitting here so confused. Like, why can't I get the real values? Why this should work? This Python code should work. That's been my whole issue this entire freaking time. Oh my God. I don't know if I would recommend doing the Docker route unless you're really cognizant and you're like really fresh. Oh man.
Good point.
Choose. Or what did I say? No, I said, dude, sorry. Dude, that is crazy. Oh man, that's nuts. Oh crap, I am fried. All right, now that I know that, I can get the full, I know I have the real full path. Perfect. All right. Dude, I'm looking for my file system, not Docker's, and it wow. That explains a lot. I mean, because I've been sitting here like, this is a simple challenge. It's not a hard challenge. It's very easy to write the code for this. Why can't I get Python to tell me what's going on there? But all right, we're good. Fix everything.
That's good. That's
simple.
good.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. All right. Much easier. Cool. Well, in that case, I should be done pretty quick here. I'm actually, oh, cool. Maybe trying to get back into the challenge. Oh, there we go. Finally. All right. Okay, so back in there. Let's take a look here. Wait, what? Oh, I see. I think it's expecting a different response. These at 404. I'm assuming if I was returning a 403 instead of a 404, it would break a test.
Yep.
That makes sense. Works, but doesn't work with the test. I don't know what's going on. Figure it out.
So locally or when you push it?
No such file or directory. Logs non-existing .text. Gotta figure out why it's not. So it's the line 37 of test usability that's failing, which is non-existing .text, right? Which I'm returning a 404 for. But let me verify that. I think that's what it's looking for, right? Let's see. Yeah, status code 404.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and change the name here to non-existing and see what happens. Can't believe I've this whole time was sitting there like, oh, I get a server error. Yeah, exactly. What's going on? It's just because I was working on a Docker. Oh man, I am hoping this last test passes. Ah, thank goodness. We're good there. All right. Ooh.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Let me push it now. And hopefully it actually, do I have time left? Yeah, I have time left. Cool. All right. It's running in the browser. Let's see what happens. Getting the environment ready. In it. Environment ready for testing. Test. Checking the flag. All tests passed. Publish. And sorry, folks. It took me 2 hours. I mean, almost all of this is just because, like I said, I was sitting there and I tried every different variation of code I could figure out to get the true file system. And yeah, I was running the true file system, just brain dead, and I forgot I was running this out of Docker. So anyways, yeah, cool. All right, it's all published. Or it says grab a drink. This will take a few minutes. So I'm guessing it's in the process of publishing. Yeah. Cool. Well, this has been a lot of fun. I definitely caused my own pain, but it's a lot of fun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So
you're in. I can see.
You can see I'm in. Cool. All right. Well, people hack me, try to break what I built.
But it depends. Is it breakable, or you put it like there's like no chance?
I mean, I would hope there's no chance, but who knows? I kind of rushed it, and I'm tired, and I'm like at the end of my. I think that Docker thing really threw me for a loop, but and I'm glad I'm not the only one. But sorry, it's someone else has gone through that before. In any case, it might be breakable. Try it. I'm tired. It's been a long day.
That's the fun part. Right, you want to hack some stuff if it is like all unbreakable.
Dude, it was fun though. I mean, that's the thing, is this is a little bit addictive. It's like I actually got to go eat dinner, and I can hear the family. They came back from grabbing stuff, and I'm like, this is actually all I want to do. So,
no worries.
Yeah. Anyways, cool. Well, I'll spend some more time on it. Anything you want to close with and say to folks?
No, not really. I'm just having a crack. We can have we can walk through some of the solutions later and talk about some of the ways and things we should or should not be doing. And I think this past traversal one is an interesting case. Often it may look trivial, but there are some caveats, right?
I'm sure. Yeah.
So that's it.
Hey, your platform is really cool. Thanks for allowing us to run a CTF on it. And we all appreciate it very much. It's very cool. It's like very, very cool. Very cool. I like this. This is a lot of fun. You don't see a lot of CTFs with these kind of twists on it. So very cool. But I guess if there's nothing else, we'll reconvene. Seth had even mentioned maybe even checking in on an episode this weekend. I should have some time if he has time. So we may even just check in with folks and fire up and say, hey, we're going to spend an hour and see where we're at or something like that. So, but yeah, we'll hit you up.
No worries. Sounds great.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a good night out, y'all. Later. Bye.